Okay, so this morning we went to move our car, and then we went to a Target-esque kind of store. I don't remember the name of it. Sainsbury, I don't know. And then we went to TK Maxx, which is the equivalent of the State's TJ Maxx. Sainsbury. And then we went to McDonald's, and then we came back to the hotel to get ready so that we could go to London. And then we paid an extra £30 so that we could have an air-conditioned room. It was the best upgrade we could have ever done. It's so much bigger. It has air conditioning, and we're not dying. So now we're gonna go get an Uber to the train station and then take the train into London and go sightseeing, and you're gonna come along with us. Bye.
This was pretty much the most bizarre part of our trip. We had been on a hop-on, hop-off tour of London all day on a double-decker bus. At this moment in time, we're on Facebook Live going over Tower Bridge after we had just been on London Bridge. We were on our way to go meet Anthony and his friend Owain for dinner and just to kind of see some nightlife in London. While we were at dinner and finishing up and in another part of town, we were getting notifications on our phones asking if we were okay. Little did we know, about an hour after we had been on that bridge, a terrorist attack happened where a van hit some pedestrians and proceeded to get out and stab and kill multiple people close by to where we were. Our phones were giving us updates from CNN, people watching what was happening on TV back home, Twitter, and friends of Anthony's telling us firsthand accounts of too close for comfort events happening only a few minutes away. So while we were in a pub in the Soho part of London, we decided it was time to head back to the Aerodrome since we were pretty anxious about what was happening nearby. So we finished up our drinks, headed to the tube, and got back to our rooms really late. We were in no way ready for bed, at about 2 a.m. London time, mind you, because we had such an adrenaline rush and just couldn't stop watching the same loop of stories on CNN.
On the dog.
What's that? Are you videoing? We're vlogging our whole trip, so everybody's gonna be in a little bit, so you can wave.
That's what I just did.
You did? Hey.
Right there. Perfect. Something in a really English accent.
Yeah. I like fish and chips. I like tea. And you like plums. I like tea and fish and chips and Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
We're just left our second to last camp. And we're going to take another train. It's so sad.
We love trains though.
We love trains.
I got a magic ticket.
Waiting for life.
No wait, I'm videoing, so maybe we can get it right. No. He doesn't want you to have a flower crown.
This was our last full day in England. We spent it at the Tower of London with Anthony. We got to sit with one of the beef eaters for a bit inside one of the chapels and hear a quick rundown about the history of the area and all the workings within the walls. Normally it would have been a walking tour, but it was raining on and off all day. Anthony had to go to practice, so Kenny and I went downtown in London to Oxford Street to buy some souvenirs for our friends and family back home. For our last day in London, we woke up at Anthony's apartment, had our last British cup of tea and crumpets, no seriously, and then packed up our bags to get ready to go home. Kenny's eyes were sweating a little bit when it was actually time to leave for the airport. We were just so sad that our amazing trip was over.
After sitting on our plane for close to 4 hours, we ended up having to deplane and get on another flight due to a mechanical issue. Katie was not a happy camper at all, but it is what it is. We eventually made it back to New Jersey safe and sound. Thank you to all the amazing new friends that we made in England who showed us what your incredible country has to offer. Thank you to all the athletes that we worked with at the camps. You were all fantastic. And thank you for the hospitality and kindness to everyone we hung out with. But absolutely the biggest thank you has to go to Anthony for arranging this whole trip. We cannot wait to be back again soon. Wink, wink.